Folks, we are now less than 30 minutes away from polls opening here in North Carolina for Super Tuesday. And you have the chance to vote in several important races today.
And as you get ready to cast your ballot, there are some recent changes to the process you might not know about. WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane live outside with what you'll want to know before you vote. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, Sarah. Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Yeah, there's a number of things you need to know. An hour ago, we were standing here. There wasn't much activity, but just in that time, a lot of workers have come, started putting up the signage like this, directing people where they need to go if in fact this is their precinct. And that's important. The first thing as we look at video that you need to remember is, unlike early voting, voters are only allowed to cast a ballot at their assigned polling place today. So you need to know your polling place. We have a link on our website for that. The polling places are all opening at 6:30. They'll stay open until 7:30 tonight. And if you're in the line by 7:30, you'll still be allowed to vote. Anyone wanting to vote must bring an approved form of identification. That's important to remember, such as a driver's license, a passport, a state-issued driver's license or non-ID card, or a county-issued voter ID card from the Board of Elections. Now, there are other forms of accepted ID. We wanted you to know about that. We have them on our website. And if for some reason you don't have an ID, you can fill out a provisional ballot explaining why you didn't bring a photo identification. That's important to note as well. And all voters, remember, important this year, there are no longer a grace period for mail-in ballots. So if you have a mail-in ballot, you have to bring it to the Board of Elections by 7:30 today. That's the best way to make sure your vote is counted. I gave you a lot of information, short period of time. We have it all on our website. Go figure that out. WCNC.com. For any questions you have, go there. Right now, we're outside of this polling place in Charlotte. Richard Devane. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Lots of information there, Richard. Thank you for all of it. Now let's go to live pictures right now from Capitol Hill. A few folks hoping voters will send them to that building right there, to Congress. Here are three major races we're watching here locally. First up is the 8th Congressional District. Take a look. It's outlined right here in red. It includes portions of Anson, Union, Cabarrus County as well. If you take Highway 74 out to the beach in the summer, you'll likely drive through this area. Mark Harris is looking to make a political comeback after a voting scandal rocked his campaign in 2018. His biggest competitors, Alan Balcom, businessman right there, and also state legislator John Bradford. Next up is District 10. Take a look at that. Again, outlined in red right here. It includes Lincoln, Catawba, Iredell County, stretches from Lincoln all the way up to Winston-Salem. In this race, former candidate Pat Harrigan facing off against Gray Mills, a state representative there. And then finally, perhaps really the biggest toss-up could be in District 6. Take a look at that. Also outlined right here in red, no Democrat running here. So whoever wins this race will likely head to Washington. It represents Rowan County. Portions of Cabarrus County goes from Kannapolis all the way up to High Point, Lexington in between. Former Congressman Mark Walker looking to win back his old seat. He's facing up against former candidate Bo Hines and then a Trump-backed candidate, lobbyist Addison McDowell. Now, if a lot of these races sound tight, it's because they are. So if none of these candidates, none of them win 30% of the vote in their races, they could then go into a runoff. That would take place on May 17th. So mark your calendars there.